So the Lebanese government and Israel have signed an agreement aimed at ending hostilities, and eventually allowing Israel to withdraw from all of Lebanon. The thing is, Israel's negotiating with the wrong party. Sure, the US can push all they want, but sadly, the Lebanese government simply can't deliver, at least not in the real world. In the real world, the Lebanese government has little or no power when it comes to security, or anything much else these days. They don't get to decide if or when they go to war. Hezbollah does, or rather, Iran does, via its proxy. Iran de facto occupies Lebanon through Hezbollah. Hezbollah brutalizes, exploits, and sacrifices ordinary Lebanese to the Islamic regime's obsession with destroying Israel. Hezbollah has already condemned and rejected the agreement, as has Iran, and as they will any agreement. Bottom line, Iran decides what happens in Lebanon, and its henchmen in Hezbollah do their dirty work, rendering the Lebanese government and the army pretty powerless. The agreement with Israel is, at best, tenuous. But to its credit, the elected government of Lebanon is trying to drag its country out from under the decades of Iranian abuse and occupation. It wants the Lebanese army to control Lebanese territory. It wants a Lebanese state, not an Iranian militia, to decide if and when Lebanon should go to war. It understands that endless war with Israel serves only one master, and Iran is more than happy to fight to the very last Lebanese if it serves their agenda. The Lebanese want their country back. They want their sovereignty restored, their independence confirmed. They want Hezbollah disarmed and defanged. They want Iran to leave them the fuck alone. They want Israel to withdraw from their territory. But that can't happen while Hezbollah exists to attack the Jewish state, which, believe me, is Hezbollah's primary reason for being. And horror of horrors, this Lebanese government would rather have peaceful coexistence with their southern neighbours, rather than endless war. But oh no, that simply won't do. For the bad actors, the useful idiots, the hate mongers, and the Islamist shills, this shall not pass. Unhinged mean girl, self-appointed Middle East and Lebanon expert Anna Kasparian tells us that, sadly, the Lebanese government consists of fools. She calls Lebanese President Joseph Aoun a disgrace. She says the Lebanese government seems to be full of Israeli puppets. She then addresses the Lebanese Minister of Industry, who has the temerity to state that Lebanon must shift from a culture of war to a culture of peace, and that Hezbollah will have to surrender its weapons to the government. That is the price they will have to pay. Now, Anna is having none of this. She knows better. Self-awareness may be an issue here. Anyway, Anna tells him in no uncertain terms, "Bitch, you guys don't know how to defend your own freaking country." Hezbollah is the only line of defense the Lebanese people have. Then her equally unhinged partner joins in as he accuses the Lebanese government of selling out its own people. He then asks if Hezbollah are really the bad guys for wanting to defend Lebanon. I have no idea if these two clowns are being paid or not, but they are delusional morons, as ignorant as they are arrogant. Hezbollah does not defend Lebanon. Hezbollah has never defended Lebanon. Hassan Piker doesn't have an issue with Hezbollah, and I'm sure that's a relief for the terrorists. Piker thinks, as a resistance group, they're pretty successful. The Hezbollah flag is his favourite flag, and as far as this sanctimonious mouthy prick is concerned, if Hezbollah is a terrorist organisation, America is the top terrorist organisation. You couldn't make this shit up. For years, ordinary Lebanese have watched their country hijacked by a foreign regime using Hezbollah as its local enforcer. The economy's collapsed. Politics are paralysed. Sovereignty is a joke. Now finally, the Lebanese government is growing up here and trying to take its country back, while these pig ignorant charlatans shill for the Islamic regime. They back the terrorists holding Lebanon hostage over a democratically elected government. They feign concern for Lebanon, but they don't give a flying fuck. It's disingenuous, fundamentally dishonest, and morally bankrupt. The irony, though, is just too perfect. They bitch and scream endlessly about colonialism as they defend the Iranian colonial project in Lebanon. They cry and condemn occupation as they literally support the Iranian occupation of Lebanon. They whine that the US is controlled by Israel and fighting Israel's wars, which is complete bollocks, by the way. Yet they're happy to see Lebanon forced to fight Iran's war, paying a horrendous price. They lecture the world about democracy, then attack Lebanon's elected government as it tries to wrest back control from Iran's armed militia. It's sick, it's wrong, it's pure fucking evil. And there are more just like them. Some are genuinely ignorant. Some are astonishingly stupid. And some know exactly what they're doing. Indeed, none of these are mutually exclusive when you think about it. Whichever it is, none of them are standing with Lebanon. They're standing with those who want to see Lebanon burn, to see ordinary Lebanese continue to suffer, with those who deny Lebanese sovereignty and security, who seek to deny the Lebanese government's right to govern, where Lebanon will never be free. Just so long as they can keep the likes, clicks, and subscribes going strong. Because outrage, demonization, and Jew hatred are big business. Peaceful coexistence will not be tolerated. The Lebanese government can go fuck itself. Kasparian, Wigger, Piker, and their ilk, they all know better. Let Lebanon burn.